Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello everyone, it's Zainab. Welcome back to my daily-ish reading of Nahjul Balagha. So today I'm going to read for you sermon number 89 inshallah. So this sermon actually has a name because it's one of the longer ones, and I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it into one video for you. I'm into like at least two videos because it's quite long. So the name of this sermon is called Khutbatul-Ashbāh, which means the Sermon of Spirits, and it occupies one of the highest positions among the sermons of Imam Ali ibn Abu Talib alayhi salam. So it's one of his best sermons. Okay, so in the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, all praise belongs to him, and peace and blessings to Prophet Muhammad and his pure family. Okay. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Masada ibn Sadaqah has related from Imam Ja'far ibn Muhammad as-Sadiq alayhi salam, saying, Imam Ali ibn Abu Talib alayhi salam delivered this sermon from the pulpit of the Grand Mosque of Kufa when someone asked him, O Imam Ali ibn Abu Talib alayhi salam, describe Allah for us in such a way that we may imagine that we see him with eyes, so that our love and knowledge may increase about him. Imam Ali alayhi salam became angry at this request and ordered the Muslims to gather in the mosque. Okay, there's a footnote here. It says, the grounds for the Imam alayhi salam being angry with the inquirer was that his request had nothing to do with the obligations of the Sharia and was beyond the limits of ordinary human capacity, because one cannot even contemplate or fathom an image of Allah. So you can't imagine what Allah looks like. Okay, so many Muslims gathered in the mosque that the place was overcrowded. Imam Ali alayhi salam ascended the pulpit while he was still in a state of anger and his color was changed. Having praised and extolled Allah and invoked his blessings on the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said the following: praise is all due to Allah, whom refusal to give away and stinginess do not reach, whom munificence and generosity do not make poor, although everyone who gives away loses to an extent except he, and every miser is blamed for his miserliness, I guess. He obliges through beneficial bounties and plentiful gifts and grants. All beings are his dependents for sustenance. He has guaranteed their livelihood and ordained their sustenance. He has prepared the way for those who turn to him and those who seek what is with him. He is as generous about what he is asked as he is about that for which he is not. He is the first for whom there was none before, so that there could be nothing before him. He is the last for whom there is no after, so there could not be anything after him. Time does not change him, so as to admit any change of condition about him. He is not in any place so as to allow him movement from one place to another. No, he doesn't have legs or hands. If he gives away all that the mines of the mountains emit of gold, silver, pearls, and cuttings of coral which the shells of the ocean vomit out, it will not affect his munificence, nor diminish the extent of what he has. In fact, he will still have such treasures of bounty as will not decrease by the demands of the creatures, because he simply is that generous. He is the one whom the begging of beggars cannot impoverish, nor can the pertinacity of those who beseech make miser. Then look at the inquirer. He confined to those of his attributes which the Holy Quran had described, and seek light from the glory of its guidance. Leave to Allah that knowledge which Satan has prompted you to seek, and which neither the Holy Quran enjoins you to seek, nor is there any trace of it in the deeds or sayings of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and other leaders or imams of guidance. This is the extreme limit of Allah's demand on you. Be informed that firm in knowledge are those who refrain from opening the curtains that lie against the unknown, and their acknowledgement of ignorance about the details of the hidden unknown prevents them from further probing. Allah praises them for their admission that they are unable to get knowledge which is not allowed for them. They do not go deeply into the discussion of what is not enjoined on them about knowing him, and they call it firmness. Be content with this and do not limit the greatness of Allah after the measure of your own intelligence, else you should be among the destroyed ones. He is powerful, such that when the imagination shoots its arrows to comprehend the extremity of his power, the mind, making itself free of the dangers of evil thoughts, tries to find him in the depth of his realm. His as in Allah's realm. The hearts long to grasp realities of his attributes. The openings of intelligence penetrate beyond description in order to secure knowledge about his being. Crossing the dark pitfalls of the unknown and focusing on him, he will turn them back. They will return defeated, admitting that the reality of his knowledge cannot be comprehended by such random efforts, nor can an iota of the sublimity of his honor enter the comprehension of those who ponder. He originated the creation without any example to follow, without any specimen prepared by any known creator. He demonstrates to us the realm of his might and such wonders which speak of his wisdom. The confession of the created things that their existence owes itself to him makes us realize that the argument has been furnished about knowing him, so that there is no excuse against it. The signs of his creative power and standard of his wisdom are fixed in the wonderful things which he has created. Whatever he has created is an argument in his favor, a guide towards him. Even a silent thing is a guide towards him, as though it speaks, its guiding to the Creator is clear. O Allah, I testify that he who likens you to the separation of the limbs, or to the joining of the extremities of his body, does not acquaint his inner self with knowledge about you. His heart does not secure conviction to the effect that there is no partner with you. It is as though he has not heard the wrongful followers declaiming their false gods by saying, "By Allah, we are certainly in manifest error when we equated you with the Master of the worlds," which is from the Holy Quran, chapter 26, ayahs 97 and 98. They are wrong, those who liken you to their idols and outfit you with apparels of the creatures through their imagination, attributing to you parts of body through their own way of thinking. And I'm going to leave it there, and please stay tuned for part 2 of this beautiful sermon, inshallah. Until then, stay blessed.